Okay, so get this. The SEC is stacked with amazing quarterbacks, right? But guess what? They've also got some seriously sick wide receivers to throw to this fall. So this dude, Ryan Williams, over at Alabama, he's like a revelation. This 17-year-old freshman last year was totally unbelievable, and now he's back to just wrecking defenses in 2025. And it's not just the guy staying put. A bunch of killer transfers are shaking things up too, with teams like Auburn, LSU, and Georgia snagging some explosive playmakers. But here's the kicker. There are only 5 spots at the very top for receivers, and some surprise team actually snagged 2. Coming in at number 5, we've got Ryan Wingo from Texas. Now, this is a bit of a gamble because his freshman year wasn't exactly fire, you know? Guys like Nick Anderson from LSU or Casey Concepcion from Texas A&M could have taken this spot. But I'm betting on Wingo to totally blow up this year. Why? Big upgrade at QB. Last year, Quinn Ewers was like one read wonder, and that RPO stuff didn't let Wingo do his thing. But now with Arch Manning slinging the ball, Texas is going to run more drop-back passes, opening everything up for this former 5-star dude. Plus, all the other Texas receivers who got more targets last year, gone. Matthew Golden's in the NFL, Isaiah Bond bounced, and even tight end Gunnar Helm is pro. So it's basically Wingo and DeAndre Moore Jr. fighting for targets, and Wingo should be the main man.
Next up, number 4 is Zachariah Branch over at Georgia. This guy's a transfer from USC, and he's bringing some serious explosiveness. Georgia's offense was kind of lacking last year, but Branch is going to fix that. He's one of those super dangerous players who can put points on the board anytime. Remember him as a freshman in 2023? He was the best return man in the whole country, taking back punts and kickoffs for touchdowns. His role got smaller in 2024, and so did his offensive impact, especially with USC's quarterback drama. But now in Georgia, they're going to use him all over the place, making him a top receiver. At number 3, it's Cam Coleman from Auburn. While Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams got all the freshman hype last year, don't sleep on Coleman. Even with all the quarterback chaos and injuries at Auburn, he still scored 8 touchdowns. Total disaster, right? But now Jackson Arnold is a massive upgrade at QB, and Coleman's ready to explode in year 2. He's a big, strong receiver at 6'3", 201 pounds, perfect for deep bombs and moving the chains. Keep an eye on this guy. He's going to have a big year. All right, number 2, also from Auburn, is Eric Singleton. This dude is another explosive weapon they picked up from Georgia Tech. He was a huge transfer portal target, and people were kind of surprised he picked Auburn over more established programs. Singleton's one of the fastest guys out there and should be Arnold's go-to guy. Over the last 2 years at Georgia Tech, he racked up over 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. His speed and skill make him number 2. But he might not get the same insane numbers because of Auburn's QB situation and sharing targets with Coleman. Still, he can totally take over a game, though. And finally, the number 1 wide receiver in the SEC for 2025, Ryan Williams from Alabama. Honestly, there's like a huge gap between him and everyone else. He's in his own league. This guy can do it all. Great hands, separates from defenders like it's nothing, wins contested catches, and makes plays after the catch out of nowhere. Last season, he had 48 catches for 865 yards and 8 touchdowns, even with inconsistent play from Jalen Milroe at quarterback. His game-winning touchdown against Georgia, legendary stuff. Alabama's QB situation is still up in the air with Ty Simpson and Keelan Russell battling it out, but whoever wins will have one of the best players in the entire country to throw to. Seriously, this guy is the real deal.